Hello everyone, welcome to Tarish TV, where we bring you information from around the world. Please, we would like you to subscribe to this channel, so if you are yet to subscribe, and please don't forget to click the bell icon so that you can get notification whenever a new update is posted. Thank you. It is more important to be a northern Muslim than to be a Nigerian, says Bishop Kukah. Guys, do you agree with him? Bishop Matthew Kukah of the Catholic Diocese of Sokoto has spoken his mind on the security challenges going on in Nigeria. The bishop who spoke his mind, said, "This is the situation in Nigeria, if you ask me, because from the look of things, a lot of things favor the northern Muslims than Nigerian. So I think on the basis of this, it is best and it is safer to say that it is more important to be a northern Muslim than to be a Nigerian." Bishop Kukah narrated how the event that led to Michael's death happened and how his family has taken it in good faith. He went ahead to blame the government on the security challenges going on in the country, which according to him is being treated with bias approach. The bishop, who didn't miss words, told President Buhari's government that Christians in Nigeria are under serious attacks. But one of his statements has gone viral. Many people, both Christians and Muslims, have interpreted it in their own way. Mr. Femi Fanikayode made it available on his verified Twitter handle, saying he has subordinated the larger interests of the country to the hegemonic interests of his co-religionists and clansmen. The impression created now is that to hold a key and strategic position in Nigeria today, it is more important to be a northern Muslim than a Nigerian. Bishop Kukah. So guys, as a Nigerian who has seen all that has been going on, do you agree with this statement of Bishop Kukah? It is a statement that should be written in gold, if you ask me. So guys, what are your thoughts concerning this particular news story? It is a golden statement, if you ask me, that needs to actually be framed and hung, on the wall for everyone to see, because that is just the sad reality of what is happening in the country at the moment. It is more important to be a northern Muslim than to be a Nigerian. Alright guys, let's quickly take a few reactions on what people are saying concerning this. Chinedu says, "Bishop, God is your protector. What the Christians in Nigeria now need are weapons to defend themselves, nothing more. This regime can no longer be trusted for our protection." You can see what people are now trying to resort to, and we just hope that it does not get to this particular level that Chinedu is actually talking about. Anonymous says, "We need weapons since the Muslim will not respect themselves. They should know we are more brutal than they are. We are just obeying the word, thou shalt not kill." It's very true, Bishop, says Hannah Sage, because a Muslim man prefers to support a Nigerian man than to support a Christian Nigerian. That is the bitter truth. Take it or leave it. Of course, one need to be told, or one not need to be told, I beg your pardon, that what the bishop has said is nothing but the bitter truth, which many of us have known over the years, but no any prominent man or woman dare say it publicly. I thank God for giving him the aspiration and the audacity to speak the truth, as always, as it has been. Alright guys, another person says, of course, that's the truth. Who doesn't know this unfortunate situation? That's why they will prefer people from Niger, Chad, because they are Muslims than northern Christians. Reporting the security situation to Buhari is an error in the highest order, because Buhari is the head of the terrorist guys in this country. Only what he does whenever any Christian is, or whenever a Christian is probably killed, is to send condolences to their families, to the families of the victims, an empty warning to the killer, and after he gave awards to the killers, and also to inform everyone not to kill anyone as terrorists, or not to kill anyone or call anyone as terrorists, but hand them over to the police to enable him order their release immediately. Nigerian Christians is in a big trouble as they are not ready to fight anyone, but it will come to a point that they must have to fight back, which may not be good for any reasonable country like Nigeria. Well, we just hope it doesn't come to that point where this kind of action or step would be taken. Obiora Obichukwu says they cannot succeed. The God that they are trying to fight by killing his people out of frustration shall speak and terrify them in due course. They are serving a frustrated God and they are killing the people of God out of frustration. Yet, when their time is up by the timetable of our God, self-destruction shall descend upon them, for he that bears the sword shall perish by the sword. Well, guys, what are your thoughts concerning this particular news story? Gamson Kabale says, yes, because General cannot stop killing us in the name of Muslim or politics. Okay, so it's what it is. The statement by Bishop Kukah is a golden one, if you ask me. What are your thoughts concerning this? Christians are being killed over and over in this country, and it is unfair to continue to experience this kind of situation in a country where citizens ought to be protected by their leaders. Well, Musa Abila Muhammad says Bishop Kukah is an Islamophobic. Well, what does he mean by that? He hates Muslims with passions. In this country, there was a time when foreigners were being kidnapped, and when they were no more available, the South and the Southeast started kidnapping wealthy and ordinary citizens. It was okay, and they were supported claiming their rights. In 2013, a man kidnapped about 9 schoolgirls in Abia State and held them hostages. These were the beginning of kidnapping and hostage takings. Where was Kukah? He behaves as if he is not from the north and he is not aware that the people suffering from this horrible phenomenon are Muslims. Christian and others who may not belong to these two religions. Why is it that the bishop is only particular about Christians alone? Didn't the Christians carry the crusades, killed those they perceived as witches and wizards in Europe, especially in England, in the Middle Ages? Did not the Christians persecute and kill the Jews in what is referred to as the Holocaust? Didn't the Christians cause the First and Second World Wars? How many people were murdered during these wars? What about the Lord's Resistance Army in Uganda? Is it not a Christian terrorist group? What about the Gulf War? We can go on and on. Bishop Kukah, God is aware of your lies, hatred, and propaganda against Islam, and you surely will answer for them with your God. Okay, guys, what are your thoughts concerning this particular news story? As it is, and be that as it were, do you think that the bishop has spoken well, or do you think that he has actually spoken as a Christian and not as a true Nigerian who ought to speak for everyone? Well, it's what it is, guys. I'd like you to drop your comments at the comment section. Let's know what your thoughts are on this particular news story. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also, please do hit the bell icon so you can get notification whenever we post new stories. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the other news. Thank you, and bye for now.